Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm so excited to have you here and meet my new little friend that I made. I am so happy with how he turned out. I've been wanting to do a bigger gnome for a while, but I was a little nervous, so I thought, nope, just jump into it. I'm gonna try, and I'm just so happy with how he turned out. And I'll show you guys exactly how you can make your own little friend here too. So come on, we'll get started right now. Okay, so we're just gonna start with some baby shoes from the thrift store. Paper towel tubes, red Solo cup, faux fur cushion cover, got our fabric, a tied container, and I cut down these tubes to about 6 inches tall. So I'm just going to wrap some material around our container now, measuring out how much you need of that, and then I'm just going to hot glue that onto our container, deciding which I want the front and the back to be. And then I just glued and folded down the edges there to make a nice seam. Even though you're not going to see it, but you never know, I guess. So I just traced the bottom of it onto some foam core board from the dollar store just to give us a nice flat level bottom. And just hot glue that down to the bottom of our container. And then we'll just wrap fabric around that as well. Just gluing and folding and pushing and gluing and folding and tucking. And trying not to burn yourself all at the same time. So now I'm just measuring out the hat. I find it's easiest just to fold it in half and then just figure out how tall you want it to be and just cut your triangle from there. And just like that, we have our hat cut out. So we're going to add some fur trim to the bottom. Adding our hot glue once again. And then I decided that was a little wider than I needed. It's a big gnome, but it's not that big, so I did cut it down a bit and then just folded down the edges with some hot glue. And then we're just going to fold it back together and glue that all the way down to the fur trim there as well. And then turn it right side out, and yes, I did have to try it on. It's really big. But it fits our gnome container there. So I put this red Solo cup on the top. I'm sorry, I'm not used to videoing this big, so you didn't see that. I decided to use a ping pong ball for the nose. My clay ones that I have already made are not big enough, and I didn't feel like making another one, but this ping pong ball looked like it was perfect size, so I just painted that up instead. Then I painted up the shoes. I did end up changing the color later. I went with the gray silver kind of color instead. And this is our faux fur cushion cover, and just can measure that out for our beard. I just parted it and cut it this way since I can't really see the backing of it right now. And if you do that, it works pretty good too. You don't tend to cut the fur then. And again, just deciding what shape I want my beard. And now I can have the backing there, so I just use my X-Acto knife there and just cut the back so you don't cut the actual fur. And then just attach with some hot glue where you want your beard to be. And then those pieces I cut off when I was trimming my beard shape, I'm going to use those to add a little mustache to them. And then add your ping pong ball right in between there. Gluing everything into place. And I decided to put some polyfill just around the cup a little bit. I didn't like just the sharp edge of the cup under the hat. So I'm just kind of forming that around there a little bit. And now I just took that same fur trim that I used for the bottom of the hat, and I'm just making a long strip of it now, gluing down the edges on both sides. And I'm just going to wrap that all the way around the hat. We're going to glue it at the back and then just kind of glue little pieces here and there. You don't want too much glue on this, but little bits here and there, and then just kind of flip your hat and form it all the way around until you get to the very top, and then just fold that edge over. And that's me gluing the polyfill onto the hat now. And we're just adding that back down. And then I'm just adding the fabric to the legs here. I do have a video on arms and legs if you need to see a better explanation of this. I'm not even showing you the arms on this video, unfortunately. I missed that. But like I said, you can go back and watch the video I have on how to do arms and legs on the other gnomes. It's bigger, but same basic process. And then we're just going to add glue right to the top of those and add directly to the bottom, and just a lot of pressure. And same thing with the other leg. Try to get them as centered as you can. And he stands pretty good already that way. But just to reinforce those legs that they're attached, we're just going to now add the top of our pants basically. I'm just going to add a strip all the way around the bottom of the body, gluing that down, and then gluing the bottom of it and just tucking it all around our legs. Gluing down your edges. And then you'll see we'll just kind of tuck it in between and all around. And we'll do that all the way around our gnome. Kind of makes those legs just more attached, makes them a little firmer. See, you can see the shoes, I did paint them silver, and then I just added fur around the top. And now I'm just putting some rocks in just to give them a little more weight at the bottom. And now for the coat, we just do it the same way we do our coats in our other videos we've watched, where I just made a big rectangle. And we put fur trim all around the bottom, the top, and the sides. Folding down the edges so you don't see those. And then we just place our gnome right in the middle of there with some hot glue. And we're gonna go, it depends on how wide you want your collar here. I like a really wide collar. I like them to have that. I don't know, it's just the look I like, but you can glue it so it's further down so you don't have such a wide collar if you want. And then I just glued the center where I want the coat to meet in the middle. And put your beard down, and you can see here where I added the arms under the collar. That's one of the reasons I do like a big collar, is it kind of helps you tuck those arms in under there. And I added a little bit of flowers and a feather to the top. You can add whatever embellishments you want to make him look as pretty as you want. I think next time I wouldn't make his arms so long. I did use hair foam rollers for that, and I think next time I would cut them down a little bit. Well, there he is. He's pretty sweet. I hope you guys liked him. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment and say hello. We'd love to hear from you guys. If you make your own gnome, please let me see pictures or videos. I'd love to see them. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Love to all.